Hello guys, and the Potter here again. I just want to quickly share light on a couple of GBP pairs that we analyzed last weekend and how they are currently playing out and what to expect for the coming week. But before we jump into that, I want to walk you guys through step by step on how to identify overall trend of the market, because in forex market, knowing the overall trend of the market will help you determine what to look for when you look for trading opportunity on your smaller time frame. Not knowing the overall trend of the market is like trading blindly, which doesn't make sense. So in any pair that you are trading, it's very important that you know the overall trend of that particular pair. So when you jump to your smaller time frame, like on the 4 hours and on the 1 hour, to look for your trading opportunity, we know exactly what to look out for. Let me just use this as an example. Let's say now you identify overall trend of a pair as bullish, and you come down to your 4 hours or 1 hour, as whichever time frame like you like to look for a trading opportunity. For me, I stick to the 4 hours because I'm a swing trader. I don't like day trading. When I come to my 4 hours and I see the market drop into the downside, I already know in back of my mind that the overall trend of this pair is bullish. So the downtrend I'm seeing on 4 hour time frame is just a pullback. Maybe the market is pulling back to retest a demand zone, then to start, and before starting moving back to the upside. When I already know that the overall trend is bullish, so even if I'm trading the drop that is happening on my smaller time frame, like the 1 hour and the 4 hours, I will have it in back of my mind that this is just a pullback that I'm trying to catch, that I'm catching on before the big move resume back, which is to the upside. So I will be very careful. I won't go aggressive in selling because I know it's just a pullback and anything can happen. That's why it's good to know the overall trend. But when you don't know the overall trend, you come to your 4 hours or you go to your 1 hour time frame, you see the market dropping to the downside, you will be full confidence believing that the overall trend is bearish. You'll be shorting it aggressively, and before you know it, maybe news will come out or something and continue pushing the market to the upside. You'll be like, what the hell just happened? Like, I was in profit, now I'm not currently on lose. If you are using stop loss, the market will end up hitting your stop loss. If you are not using stop loss, you will end up blowing your account. That's why it's good to always know the overall trend on the market. And on this video, I'm going to make out time and calm down and walk you guys through step by step on how to identify the overall trend using the monthly time frame and the weekly time frame. So without wasting much time, guys, let's jump into this one. Okay, so let me remove this trend line here. Let's switch this chart to our monthly time frame. Okay, so here on our monthly time frame, so let's zoom in. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to remove all this drawing on this chart to just leave the chart plain, to leave the chart naked. Let's look at it without any drawing. So looking at this chart here, what do you now see on the monthly time frame? I can clearly see that this market is moving to the downside, like this, now, like this before here. So we know that all this move that happened here, this move happened with about 20 months. For about 19 months, this market has been rallying to the upside. This rally has held for 19 months before this month candle that is currently dropping to the downside. If let's go back to our weekly time frame, because we already identify what we want on this monthly. We already know that this market is just on a downtrend, that all this move to the upside is just a rally, like a pullback. For a complete 19 months, this market rallied to the upside. So let me put all the drawings back. So let's jump to weekly time frame. So let's make this chart wide. Let's zoom in. So looking at this weekly time frame right here, what do you see? Market created this supply zone here and drop all the way to the downside to here, then start rallying to the upside. It took this market 19 good months, to rally back to this weekly supply zone that was created here. And if you look, when it got to this weekly supply zone here, immediately it got here, the market quickly dropped, then pull back, drop, then push up again, drop, then push up here, back now, dropping again. What do you notice that has been going on around this area here? There has been a massive rejection in this supply zone here. That's what has been happening for a couple months now, because when this market rally all the way from here, I don't expect it to come into this weekly supply zone and take it out, because this supply zone hasn't been tested previously in the past before. This is the first time market is coming into this supply zone, and it's a weekly supply zone, a very strong area that I don't expect market to break. And if you look, you see that I currently have my support and resistance line around that area, my horizontal line that is holding the market as well. So it's simply telling you that this area is a very strong area for the price to take out. And why did this market get here and push to the downside and go back in? You don't expect the buyers that has been pushing this market to the upside to give up without a fight. That's not going to happen. So they are not going to give up without a fight. If we don't expect this market to get here and sellers will come in immediately and take over, the market will start dropping to the downside. And no, there must be a fight for a couple of weeks or even months here before the market continue to the downside. Because if this drop finally kick in fully and start dropping, this market can drop for next 2 to 3 years. It's not going to drop neat straightly. We are going to be seeing pullback and drop. So we are looking at here now, you see that we have first top, second top, third top. So looking at here now, we see that this market has created a triple top here like this. 1, 2, 3, and we all know that when a double top is being created or triple top is created, we expect to see a push to the downside massively, and that's what is currently taking place here. Let me remove this Fibonacci here. That's what is currently taking place here. Let me remove all this back. So let's zoom in. If you look at here, you will see that the previous week ended as a rejection candle. Then this current week again push up, got rejected with this big wick before dropping to the downside this massively, confirming this selling momentum, and like confirming to us that sellers are taking over this market. So I'm just waiting for this daily demand zone to be taken out, maybe this market to come here before I see maybe a rally to the upside a little bit to contact. Probably we are going, when we go down to our small time frame, we are going to look for a supply zone on 4 hours where we are going to look. But what we are actually trying to identify here is the overall trend, which we have done that on the monthly time frame and on weekly here now. So we can clearly see from the weekly time frame here that this one is pointing to the downside, like no doubt. If you see how healthy this candle is, we know that yes, that this buying momentum is kicking in heavily here. So now we have identified the overall trend here as bearish. What is our job as traders? Is for us to now go down to daily time frame and the 4-hour time frame to start looking for trading opportunity. Like what I said, if this demand zone got taken out, I expect to see a rally to the upside, maybe to come to 4-hour demand zone, supply zone, or daily time frame supply zone before the big drop start. So let's switch to our daily time frame now. So looking on our daily time frame here, if you go back and watch my previous video that I made last, I think that video was, I posted that video last Sunday on GBPCD, you will know that when this market was around this area, when I was analyzing this one, I run my Fibonacci like this. Yeah, as you guys know, Fibonacci plays a big role on my trading. Like I use Fibonacci a lot to measure, the retracement of the market, because when a move happens in the market and the retracement start happening, I like to measure this retracement, because I know that if the retracement gets to my 61% retracement in Fibonacci to my 78% Fibonacci, those area I like to call sweet spot. And if market gets to those area, there are bigger opportunity in the market than when the pullback just gets to 38%. I jump on this trade, and this is where my stop loss was. You can check my previous video. I was on this trade somewhere around here before this move happened. I was holding this trade, and I said on that video, I can still clearly remember, I said my stop loss is above my 78% retracement, because I don't expect this market, even if it start pushing to the upside back, I don't expect it to go above my 68% retracement. If it goes above my 61% retracement, then I will be taken out of the market, and I will move on. But unfortunately, when the market start pushing back up, it pushed back to 61% retracement. It didn't even get to 78% retracement. So this trade was safe. Then this massive drop happened. So what am I expecting to see on this market for the coming week? If we draw our trend line on this one like so, let me start this trend line like from here. If we draw this trend, if I would draw our trend line like this, you will see that this trend line has already been taken out. Now I expect this demand zone here, this daily demand zone here, to be taken out. Maybe for the market to do something like this when market open, maybe to come here. It's possible to get to here, but I'm expecting it to come here. Then before we see a rally, the rally can be big to here, to retest around here before the drop to the downside, and the rally can just be something small like this before the continuation to the downside. That's what I'm expecting for the coming week. I expect this demand zone to be taken out, and as you can see, as we just run this trend line, so you can see the trend line has been taken out. So I expect the market to pull back, maybe retest the trend line before continue the major move to the downside. That's what I'm expecting to see on this one. If when the market opens and this area got taken out, I see a rally to the upside. Am I going to trade a rally to the upside? No, I don't think so. I don't think I will be trading this rally to the upside. What I'm going to do is, wait for the market to rally and then continue the move to the downside. I will add to my position. That's what I'm going to do. So let's jump into our 4-hour time frame. Looking at our 4-hour time frame, I don't know how I clear all my trackings here. Maybe I think I worked on my chart or something, because I've been tracking this one for a while now. So when this major move happened, when this happened here, higher high, higher low, higher high, it made this higher low here, couldn't make a higher high, then it broke, made a lower low here. I already know that after this lower low that we are going to get a major move to the upside, a rally to the upside, to contact this 4-hour supply zone before we continue to the downside. So when the market got here, this is where I jump on this market. I jump on this market here and I put my stop loss above like this here. Then all this started happening. When this was happening, I just overlooked the trade, and at the end of the day it played out. And looking at this one now, you will see that the buying pressure of retail traders, since they offloaded this their shorts for banks to take over, you see that the buying pressure currently on the market is 87. So I'm expecting to see something like this, maybe take out this demand zone, come into this 4-hour demand zone. Maybe the market, when the market gets here, it will be on 93 or so. Then I expect to see something like this, depending on the strength that the buyers that are going to kick in bring into the market. We can see a market manipulation like this for the bank to try to shake out the retail traders that are aggressively adding to their long position, to start offloading their long positions and go for shorts, believing that the market will continue dropping. Since this move happened here like this, like it made this lower low, lower high, they believe that this lower low here is going to continue to the upside there, so they start offloading their short positions from here, their long positions from here, and start adding to their short positions. That's when you will see the bank rally this market maybe to this demand zone here before the bigger drop to the downside. Before the bigger drop to the downside take place like so. This is what I'm expecting to see on GBPCD for the coming week. Now let's quickly jump into GBPAUD. I hope by now you guys are clearly having understanding on how to get the overall trend of the market. So this is GBPAUD. Let's review the monthly time frame. Looking at the monthly time frame here, you can clearly see that on the monthly time frame that the market is bullish. The market is bullish, and I'm not seeing sellers taking control on this one. I'm not seeing sellers taking control. I don't even trust AUD well enough to believe that they have the ability, what it takes to change this market from bullish to bearish. I don't think they have that strength, because this market has been on bullish market for a long time, and AUD has been bearish for years now. For the past 2 to 3 years now, AUD has been bearish. The bank has been adding to their short position on AUD, closing their long position. So I don't see any chances of this market maybe taking out these two daily demand zone to get to here. What I am actually expecting is the market to play around here, to grab liquidity, to grab enough selling momentum to come in, and continue to the upside. Looking at this monthly time frame now, we can clearly see. And even when this market happens to take out here, we have a monthly key levels here, and we have another strong demand zone around here. So you can see that this market is on bullish. Am I looking forward to trade this one for the coming week? No, I'm more interested in trading GBPCD, because GBPCD is much more clear to me for now. Because if you look at what happened here this week, you see that this market pushed to the upside, gets into this supply zone that just got created on the weekly and the daily time frame. Then this candle break down again. This market can open for the next week, and we see this market start pushing to the upside, and the week close above here like this. Then the upper week comes, take out this supply zone and this monthly key level, and continue to the upside, because my overall target is actually here. My overall target is actually here. As you can see, this market already taken out this zone here. After this market take out this zone here, this drop started happening, and a supply zone got created here on the weekly time frame like so, which is what has been heading the market for a very long time now, from breaking above here. This weekly supply zone is what has been holding the market from continuing to the upside. Is it possible for this market to continue moving to the downside? Yes, there is probably a possibility for that, which when I will start looking maybe to trade the sell maybe to this demand zone here, if the market opens and next week take out these two demand zone here, then I will look for a little rally to the upside here, for the market to grab liquidity, for enough sellers to come in and push the market to this demand zone in this key level here before we continue to the upside. But that's if here got taken out. If not, the market can open here and start pushing to the upside like I said, and close the week here. Then the next week we take out this supply zone here. I don't want to leave this weekly supply zone in my charts, because daily supply zone has been created here and there's key level here. So anything that make markets take out this key level and this weekly and this daily supply zone around here, I believe that this week cannot withhold the market from continuing to the upside till we get to this our key level and supply zone around this area. That's what I'm expecting on AUD USD. So let's jump to our daily time frame. Okay, on our daily time frame, this is why I said I'm not interested in trading this one here. On our daily time frame, you can see that the key level and this daily supply zone that got created is holding this market nicely from going further to the upside. So it's possible for this market to do something like this, but this market has to come to here and continue. We see something like consolidation maybe like this and continue to the upside, and it's possible for this market to just break here, take out here, then we see something like this to here before the major move to the upside continues. That's as well possible, but I'm not interested in trading this one for now. I'm just going to stay away till it plays out however it wants to plays out and give me a better trading opportunity, which I'm looking to trade it to the upside for me to trade this. If you look at our 4 hours, I wanted to jump in on this one, but unfortunately I didn't, because I'm currently holding a massive position on Euro USD, so I don't like opening too many trades at the same time, and a pullback at that matter, not the actual the overall trend direction. So this market, if markets open, we can see a little push to the upside, then drop to this demand zone here before we see buying pressure start coming in to continue to the upside. Like I said, if this demand zones that are in this area, all these demand zone, if all these demand zones that are in this area are not taken out, I'm not switching from bullish to bearish. I'm still bullish on GBPAUD. So let's quickly look at GBPJPY. Okay, so GBPJPY, let's jump into our monthly time frame. If you look at this one, let me remove this. If you look at this one, it's almost as the same thing with GBPAUD. You see that this market has been pushing up for a very long time. This push to the upside has been more than 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. It's been more than 3 years now. So, and as it contacted this weekly supply zone here, do I expect this market to take out say immediately and continue to the upside? No. That's why we have been seeing this consolidation around this area. This market is supposed to at least maybe push down to this daily demand zone here before continuing to the upside. But with the way I'm seeing Japanese yen has no strength and it's been weak for years now. And looking at Japanese yen pair, I'm not seeing any strength of buying kicking in to push this market down. So I expect this coming week or so to consolidate around this area and start pushing to the upside and eventually take out this area. But if that doesn't happen, that I see the sellers start pushing in here, I'm not interested in selling. I will just leave it to come here and give me a nice opportunity to continue buying to the upside. Let's check our weekly time frame. So here on weekly time frame, if you check the weekly time frame here, you see that this market has making higher high, higher low, 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 higher high now, and it's consolidating around this area. This it pushed in, got rejected. Then these two candles here push in, got rejected, push in, got rejected. As you can see, this market is playing around here. I'm not interested in trading anything that is going on here. See, I see this supply zone get taken out, then I will start looking for the market to create a new demand around here and come back to it for me to join the buying and start buying for the market to move to the upside and come into this supply zone. That's what I'm expecting. Let's jump down to our daily time frame here. Okay, so here on our daily time frame, here, if you look at this daily time frame, you see that we have no reason to start looking for a sell here. We have no reason, because one thing with me is that I like to follow storyline of price. If you don't follow storyline of price, market reaction, the market behavior, you always make the wrong decisions. So looking at here now, if I run my fips if I run a trend line from here like this, you will see that this trend line hasn't been taken out yet. So I'm going to leave this trend line here like this. So you will see that this market is currently came to the trend line here, then push back like this, and the market closed the day last Friday like this. And if you run Fibonacci from this swing low to this high like so, what do you see here? The market is currently in between our 61% retracement to our 78% retracement. So I'm expecting something like this. Maybe when the market open, I'm expecting to see a push to the downside back to here, something like this, before we start seeing a push to the upside to come take out here, maybe push back and create a new demand to continue to the upside. That's when I'll be interested in, you know, trading this one. But for now, I'm not interested. If it takes out this trend line here and break to the downside, I'm waiting for the market to get here, and that's when I will be looking. Okay, if the market gets here and creates a new supply around this area, I will be looking. Maybe the market is going to trade from here to the new supply before continue to the downside, or probably take it out and continue to the upside. So guys, this is all I'm expecting on these three pairs for the week. Let's look at the daily time, 4 hours time frame. Look at the 4 hours time frame here. You will see that the selling pressure that the retail traders has been pushing on the market, they push 60, 61, 74, 78, 75, 76, 75, 68, 90. Then they start closing off 78, 70, 71. Market start dropping. So what am I expecting to see? I'm expecting this drop to continue, maybe to get to here, or possibly to this 4 hours demand, or this daily demand here, before we see something like this to the upside. That's possible. That's what I'm looking forward to see on this market. I'm not yet bearish on this one, since the market is playing out showing crazy moves, and we just stay and trade more nicer pairs. Let's take a look at Japanese yen. So looking at the Japanese yen like this, you can clearly see that this one is in a downtrend. It's not showing any sign of uptrend here. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing any sign of uptrend. If you check the daily time frame, look at the daily time frame, I'm not seeing any sign of uptrend. If this market can still, it's possible for market to open, then we'll see this market push to the upside, maybe push to here, push back to here before we continue to the downside. That's possible. So guys, I hope you guys find this one helpful, and if you are new to my channel, please show some love and support by subscribing to the channel. And if you find this video helpful, give us a like, and if you have any question, drop your question on the comment section. I will be here to answer the question. And you can as well join our Telegram group, where I post my chart on a daily basis for me and for people that join the group to catch up with what I'm doing. If there is any trade setups, you can as well be part of it and make money along with other people. This all for this one. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Love and peace from my side.